Hi, I'm Trish. Welcome to Fiber Love Diary. This is an impromptu live video. I don't actually expect anybody to come on live, but I guess we'll see what happens. And so, if you're new, I'm Trish, and if you've been here before, welcome back. How are you? I thought I'd do a quick video. I promised a quick video this weekend to talk about Soxtravaganza, so here we are. And I have my list of things that I need to make sure I answer because they've been questions. So, hi, how are you? What are you up to today? It's Friday. And my Paradise Fibers package just got delivered. It's literally right outside my door. So I'll be back with an unboxing for that really soon. But I don't think it'll be live because I just don't like a live unboxing. I know I'm weird, but I just don't like it. So, hi, how are you? Here we are. Hang on one sec here. Let me. There we go. I did not expect anybody to be here, but if you have questions about Soxtravaganza and you're here, Chris, and Rowena, feel free to ask. But I thought I'd just tell you guys quick why this happened, and then Chris, I love you. Thank you. Why did this happen, or why am I doing this? And then we'll go into it. So, it was a surprise. Hi, surprise, everybody. I did not announce I was going to do this live. But so funny. Okay, so the reason I wanted to do it is because a lot of people know this already. Superwash wools are kind of bad for the environment to make, and there's like 3 ways to do it. Only one of them is permanent, and so a lot of people kind of stay away from them. I sometimes feel a little guilty about using them myself, and while we were doing the breed study, there was a bunch of different wools that were talked about being like hard to felt or impossible to felt, all those things. And I thought that this might be kind of fun. There's a lot of us who'd like to knit socks, but that you guys are so cute. There's a lot of people that would like to knit socks, but they're worried about them not being superwash or not being washable. And I was like, okay, so there's all these breeds that don't felt supposedly, and sometimes you hear it. People tell you like these are great for socks, but maybe they haven't even tried it. And as I've mentioned, that is really kind of a pet peeve of mine if you haven't tried it. So I'm sorry, I was reading comments. Hi. I know it was a surprise. And a lot of you guys have bought kits. I don't even know how many I've sold. Somebody emailed me recently and said, how many have you sold? I'm not sure. I'm too busy to look. So that's why this came about. And then the first kit, it happened so fast. I had planned to do it for myself, and then at the last minute somebody had said, hey, why don't you like all of us do it together? And I was like, oh, okay, how am I going to make that work? So it's all been a scramble. I do apologize for that, but that is kind of the way I operate, right? So your kit will look like this now. The first few were wrapped in tissue, and I quickly decided that wasn't as good. I don't know, maybe it is as good. But anyway, so I quickly changed it, and this is what your kit will look like. They're numbered if you bought them, and if you did not buy them, that doesn't mean you can't do it. So don't feel like, oh, I need to buy this from her. Whatever you want to do, I'm cool with it. If you want to wait, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. So the first one will be Dorset horn top. Then we've got Dorset down roving, and then South down top, and then South down top, and then Cheviot top. All of these are supposed to be great for socks. I've heard they're all great for socks, but we're going to test them. There's 2 ounces each in here. And a few of you have asked, can I make a whole sock with 2 ounces? You can make a whole shorty pair of socks, or at least I can. But it really wasn't meant for you to do a whole pair of socks because I figured we might as well try them all. Hi, Lisa. I figured we might as well try them all. And then we would decide without putting the effort of spinning a whole pair of socks and knitting a whole pair of socks or crocheting or whatever, however you want to make them. I figured we'd do this, smaller samples, test them, and then we'll know what we really like before we buy a whole sock amount, if that makes sense. So my plan, and I've talked about this in the lives, but my plan is to make sock yarn the way that I would spin it normally. So it might be a 2-ply, it might be a 3-ply. I'll probably go back and forth a little. And then I'm going to do 3 samples that are identical, which right now I'm thinking 40 stitches wide and 40 tall, 40 rows tall, and I'll have a few rows of garter at the top and then on either edge. But they're all going to be identical. 3 swatches from each sample, and then one of them will be my control. I will wash the other 2, and I will dry just one of those in my dryer, and the other one I will hang to dry so that I can really compare like how they come out if I handle them in the 2 different ways that I'm willing to handle them, if that makes sense. But that doesn't mean you have to do it that way. You can do anything you want. And you can go at any speed you want. I mean, that's what's kind of nice about YouTube, because I'm making a playlist. So if you take a month to spin your sample, the video will be there for you when you're ready. So works out great. And however you're willing to launder your socks, you can try, and does that make sense? You can try it and see, does this really work well with the method that I want to use on my own? So you don't have to do my way. I just wanted to tell you guys my plan. And then I've got so many and thens today. In fact, let me make sure I got everything on my list. Okay, I told you what's in. The first sample will be the Dorset horn. Okay. Then the very first video where I will have my sample done and tested, and we'll talk about the whole process, and I'll show you guys my process, will be on October 22nd. So that means it's like 2 weeks from today. And that's because I got Rhinebeck in the middle. So I also signed up to be a waffle vendor in November, but I haven't found out yet if I am accepted. And if I'm not, I'm feeling like it's okay, because I am so busy right now. There is more, I don't know, I'm putting together some extra videos that are going somewhere else, but you guys will hear about it when they're ready. And so it's been real crazy. But that's how I'm going to handle it. This is what it looks like. And do not feel like you need to buy it from me if you want to spin along, or if you just want to watch. Like, maybe you just want to watch and find out what ones work out great for me, and then get those from whoever, wherever, whatever. It's all cool. So I wanted to get with you guys and share that with you. Crystal says you could knit feet out of 2 ounces, then the leg part can be any yarn you want, because it's the feet that have the wear and tear. That's true. You could do that. I mean, you can do tons of whatever you want to do. I just didn't want people to spin and then knit a whole pair of socks and find out that a certain fiber wasn't great for socks, if that makes sense. So, oh, Tracy's homesick. Fiber by nature. Kai is sewing. Oh, I hemmed like 13 towels yesterday. Oh, it took forever. Guys, I wasn't meant to sew. Oh, Chris said waffle vendor. No, Wafa. It's the Wool and Fiber Arts website. So, oh, Chris said, when you say spin along, are you doing it live? I was not planning on doing it live. I might do the follow-up video live. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, Rowena, thank you. I had like a huge list of stuff I had to get done today, and so this was part of it, getting this info out. And I was like, I'm just gonna go live. And you know what's really funny is I always have technical difficulties, and because this was unplanned and I was like, I'm just gonna scooch everything forward and go live, it was fine. No problems at all. Oh, Lori's at work. Yay! How are you, Lori? Chris said, so if we have the bundle, we spin as we want and can. Absolutely. I don't want this to cause pressure for anybody. But I'll have my first video and sample all done by the 22nd. It'll be out. And then every 2 weeks after that, until I get through the whole pack, there will be a sample done and the video out on it. It will be like a breed study, kind of, but we're going to more specifically test it for socks. I love it, you guys. I appreciate you guys. I did not really expect anybody to come on and watch live. Chris, I'm spinning the 1 ounce Polworth breed study bag. It's a dream. Don't you love it? I love me some Polworth. Does anyone have more questions on the Soxtravaganza? Because I am so excited. And as soon as I finish plying up what I'm working on, the sweater yarn, by the way, can we just for 1 second, even though it's not part of this video, don't look at the nails. It's so good. Oh, okay. Rhonda said, I'm excited to watch. I've never spun for socks. I want to know if double or triple or chain ply is best. Okay. People have all kinds of different opinions. I know that's not usually what people want to hear. They want me to just give them a definitive answer. It's not necessarily anything is best, but I do think that if you ply it more tightly, it wears better. This is opinion only. And I only chain ply if I'm trying to preserve stripes and I want to control the color that way. But I don't think it's like better or worse. I think it's just whatever. So, does that make sense? I hope that made sense. I think that answered it. So really, if you can spin thin enough in a 3-ply, go for it. But if you really only want a 2-ply, I've done many 2-ply socks and they're fine. Especially with these because they're going to be very springy. I mean, I'm laughing because probably some of you got this and like the labels are like popping open because they are so fluffy that I had to like squeeze them to get them in there. Okay, Rhonda said makes sense. Thank you, Heidi. I did it. I did something on my list today. Monica's excited. Really wishing I had knitted up all my Dorset horn into mittens this week. I guess I'll just have to spin some more. Yeah. Darn. Okay. Chris said, someone told me yesterday 3-ply for knitting yarn makes it circular and great for sock strength. I mean, I've heard that, but I don't really know that that's really true. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be difficult, but I guess I feel like, show me your documentation. Prove to me that that is actually stronger. I'm going to, Chris. I'm gonna do it. Oh my gosh. So Eileen, are you able to get some of these and spin along? Because you're in London, right? I know you're Dutch, but you're in England somewhere. Crystal can't wait. I can't wait. Oh my goodness. Monica said, by the way, I have moved from Maryland to Michigan. Ann Arbor is it's such a cute area. Plus, thus the need for mittens. You'll need them. It's worse over here because of the lake effect, but you'll still need them. Oh my goodness. Hello, you guys. I feel bad that I have to go now. Hi, Kaylee. Oh, Kai, I had to do that yesterday. I have taken my machine apart in the last 2 years, I guess because of COVID and all the like mask sewing, to vacuum all the fluff out so many times. Probably more times than I've owned it. Awesome. Good. Well, Eileen, I did check and I think that World of Wool, which is in England, has them all except the Dorset down roving. Kimberly, I can't wait till you try some of these. They are fluffy. Okay, Chris said also, by the way, you were right. Thank you. Gosh, can I just bask in that for a minute? There are so much fiber tools for sale. I especially out of Michigan and Missouri. I'm not surprised. Bye, Eileen. I'm so glad you stopped. Rhonda said, don't feel bad. It's like when a friend calls for a quick chat. Oh, that's so sweet, Rhonda. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Kaylee is threading up the loom. Okay, Diane said, can't speak to socks, but 3-ply is rounded. It is more rounded. That I definitely agree with, 100%. And great for most knitting. 2-ply is flat. Well, so 2-ply, if you ply it tightly, will be more round. It's never going to be like 100% round. And I like applied tightly for socks just to make it stronger. Bye, Crystal. Oh, good. So Eileen has tried Dorset. So you don't even need to get some of that. Lori said, I have Dorset from a mill. Will that work? Yes, absolutely. Use what you can get, because right now, and probably forever after this, international shipping is so darn expensive and so slow that, I mean, I want people to be able to participate. So get it where you can get it. If you can't get it, I mean, I appreciate it when you get it from me. Trust me. Love you. But get it from where you can get it and don't worry about that part. I kind of feel like this. Okay, so you guys know who Abir is. Last week she was asking me about something in my shop, but she couldn't order it because, first of all, she's in Canada right now. She may have left, but she's going back home this week, and it was like we weren't sure if it would make it to her in time. So I told her where she could get it overseas, and she thanked me, and she said a lot of people won't do that. But the truth is, like, if I am offering something that people, if it's a value or whatever, I don't know how to say it. If it's something people want, they'll get it. But I don't want you guys to go without it if the shipping is crazy or if the timing's bad. Like, I'm going to help you figure out how to get it. Oh, yeah, Tracy is in Canada. So maybe Lori can help you get it too. But I'm going to go because my list is nutsy kooks today. But wait, before I do, let me make sure I got everything. Yes, 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 yes. I did. I got everything. Yay. So thanks, you guys, for joining me so quickly. I appreciate it. I'll be back on Sunday. And I will see you. Actually, I'll have a video with the Paradise box or package before that, but it won't be live, I don't think. So I will see you guys Sunday for sure. Well, actually later today. Have a great day. Oh my gosh, is that today, Tracy? Happy Thanksgiving. It is today, isn't it? It's a Friday. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving. Eat lots of everything. Eat until you need to put on your stretchy pants. Okay, bye.